Hello friends, I am Chevee. Welcome to my shed. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. I hope things in your world are great. I still haven't figured out how I'm going to fix this problem that I have, or if I'm even going to bother. It's a trash can, it might be fine. But today is Tuesday, and I'm supposed to have Keely today, and she's not here. And the reason is she wanted to stay with her sister and her cousin at my mother-in-law's house because she wanted to play video games and stuff. They were having fun, and I'm okay with that. I'm perfectly okay with that. Like, I know that it's not fair to her to ask her, like, what do you want to do? Do you want to come here? Do you want to stay and play? But, I feel like as a parent, maybe I'm supposed to be imposing. Maybe I'm supposed to say, well, come on, you're supposed to be with me tonight or whatever. But I've never been that parent. I've never been one to impose myself on my children. And maybe that's a flaw in some people's eyes. But it's not who I am as a parent. For me, it's always been more important to let them make the choices that they want to make. And I told her that 1,000 times. Like, listen, if you want to stay, it's not a problem. Like, just stay and play. It's okay. And she doesn't want to hurt my feelings because she wants to be with me, but she also wants to play, and she wants to do these things, but she also wants to... I get it. It's difficult to make those decisions, and I always question, like, as a dad, am I supposed to make those decisions for her? I've never appreciated that authoritarian type parenting towards me, so why would I want to do that to them? And that's been a big cause of contention for me and Jamie over the years that I've never really quite resolved, because to me, telling the girls, hey, we're going to go do this, or hey, let's do that, or whatever, is me imposing on them, me forcing myself on them, and I don't ever want to do that to them. I would rather spend time with them when they want to spend time with me. And yes, this whole separation thing, this whole, she spends, 3 days here, 4 days there, 4 days here, 3 days, whatever. Sure, it's a thing, and we keep a schedule, but when she wants to do something else, that's perfectly fine by me. And I'm not going to be the overbearing parent who says, no, this is my time, you're supposed to be with me. Like, I don't know. Again, it's been a problem that I've had forever, because I've never wanted to, especially when my kids are doing something that, which they kind of both always are. They're always doing something that they enjoy, whether it's drawing or playing Play-Doh or watching cartoons or watching videos or making videos or whatever. And I've never been the type of father that would walk into that situation and be like, hey, let's go do this. Like, because to me that is like taking them away from themselves so that I can have my time with them. And that doesn't seem fair to me. But to other people, with Jamie in particular, that is almost being an absentee parent, because I'm not engaging with them. But I do engage. When they ask me, Daddy, let's do this or let's do that, 100%, like, let's do that. And I'll, make Halloween masks for them or take them shot or whatever. And so to me, that is the stuff that I'm supposed to do as a dad, is to be there for them, support them, and encourage them to make their own decisions. And I'm not necessarily, to me, that doesn't mean that I'm being the, I'm obviously not an absentee father. My kids know me and they spend time with me. But I think in Jamie's eyes, that was always me being a non-engaging parent. And in my mind, me forcing my children to spend time with me is being disruptive and not letting them be their own selves. And I guess just a different way of parenting. Her dad was a million times more engaging than I've ever been. That guy was Superman when it came to the children. I've never been that way because I've always lived my own life, and Even when I had kids, I maintained a lot of extracurriculars, but I would give them time when they wanted it. And I've always encouraged them to ask for time. But then they don't want to impose on me. You know, it's like a two-sided street. And it's just a difficult, very, very difficult thing to balance and to determine, am I doing the right thing? I'm not positive that I am. I hope that I am. I hope that my girls won't resent me for it. I hope they'll understand that I was trying to let them discover themselves and be their own person. But ultimately, you know, like every parent, I worry about failure. I worry that I'm doing it wrong. And tonight's one of those nights, you know. Am I doing it wrong? Should I have told her to come over here? I don't know. You know, I was kind of hopeful that she would play, and then she would, you know, I told her to call me or text me or whatever if she wants to come over, and she hasn't. So I'm assuming that means she doesn't want to, and that's perfectly okay. Like, there's nothing wrong with that at all. But at the same time, when it happens, it's like, man, don't have my kid. You know, what am I supposed to do? I'd planned on having her, planned on cooking for her and stuff, and oh well. But I don't want her to feel bad about it at all, ever. Like, don't ever feel bad about it. Be yourself, and I will always be here. I'm never going to turn you away. I'm never going to tell you that I don't want to spend time with you. I'm never going to tell you that you can't come over. If you want to come over, come over. You know, that's the dad that I am. Be yourself first, and worry about me later. Don't worry about me at all, really, until like I'm in 65, 70, then you can start worrying about me. I don't know. I don't know if this video means anything to anybody, but I appreciate you watching it. I appreciate you coming back every day and making me a part of your life. It really does make me feel amazing. You really are very special people to me. My bestest friends in the whole world, and I can't thank you enough for that. So thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for leaving your likes and your comments and your thumbs and your wonderful shares and appreciative emails and tweets. I really, 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 really appreciate you. And I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, Doc, wait! I want to ask you something.
Taser in fact comes from coolcosmos.ipac.caltech.edu. How are comets and asteroids different? Asteroids are made up of metals and rocky material, while comets are made up of ice, dust, and rocky material. Both asteroids and comets were formed in the early history of the solar system about 4.5 billion years ago. Asteroids formed much closer to the sun, where it was too warm for ices to remain solid.